Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Welcome back. So I'm back. I took a little break for a day to reset my energy and to cleanse. So you guys, I'm smudging the cards. I prayed over the cards and over the reading, the clarifiers, and the message. So I'm gonna go ahead and ring the bell and see what comes out for us. So for this deck, I'm using Messy Truth to see what messages are here for myself and collective. We have something sideways. Hot and cold. Mixed signals, pull, push, whiplash. To me, automatically, you guys, this sounds like there's some kind of twin dynamic going on that you guys may be a part of. It feels like both you and the person in your energy are blowing both hot and cold towards one another. There's been no progression as to whether the relationship's going to move forward. So things have been stagnant. So it's giving the feeling of an emotional whiplash, if you will, due to the mixed signals and not you guys both operating from a state of uh vulnerability. You guys don't want to come across as being vulnerable, so you guys are blowing both hot and cold, you and your person. Then I got confused as hell, which I'm going to put below it. It says there's no clarity, no labels, emotional chaos. So again, yeah, you guys are in some type of dynamic. It feels to me like it's a twin flame dynamic, one that's causing you to push through this growth that you did not know that you needed. It's left you confused. You're perplexed. You just have no idea. It's just really it's becoming a big toil on your energy, on your emotional energy, on your spiritual energy. Next, I got you're my obsession. It says unhealthy attachment, fixated, no peace. So, this tells me that I get the feeling that the person that's a part of this connection to you, collective, that this person, they are obsessed with you, and because they're obsessed and they don't want to show you or let you know that they're bordering obsessive with you, collective, they rather just stay hot and cold. And that's what has you confused here. Because this person's obsessed. Like, there's a lot of things this person want to say to you, a lot of things they want to do with you, but they're not emotionally mature enough. They're on a different timeline than the timeline that you're on. Their frequency is off. So by their frequency being off and off the timeline that you're on, collective, that's leaving you confused. So you guys, I split the deck and I got I choose me, and then there's unsent messages. Yeah, so you guys, I did say that there's a lot of things that this person want to say to you, but they're not emotionally strong enough to say it to you. They haven't reached that level of emotional vulnerability. They can't meet your needs on an emotional level, is what I'm getting here. And I got I choose me. So as a result, collective, you guys have decided to choose yourself and stay away from this chaotic bullshit that this person wants you to be in, this hot and cold that they want. Again, I said emotional maturity, and there's emotional maturity emotional maturity is at the bottom of this card here, and it says clean breaks. You guys want to break free from this, cleanse your energy, walk away, and start new. Meanwhile, this person is like fixated over messages that they want to send to you, but they are not sure how it's going to be received by you. So as a result, they don't send it or say what they need to say. Yeah, so they draft and erase what was never said and holding back. They're holding back, collective. I don't know why they're holding back, but they are. And it's kind of like a drain. It's a drag on you. It's a drag on you guys because you guys want clarity. And so because you guys are not getting the clarity that you're looking for, you're choosing to just walk off. You're choosing yourself because you're growing, and your growth where you're at right now, it won't allow you to stay in this type of energy because you're growing. So this energy, you've outgrown it. What else do we have here? Give me one more. Give me one more message for collective. Yeah. This person that's obsessed with you, I have sideways, can't move on. This is a whole ball of confusion here. They're stuck in this loop, you guys. This person is orbiting you. They're not telling you what they want. They miss you. Sometimes they feel that you want to pull away but they can't do the same thing, even though they're blowing hot and cold. So you chose yourself instead of staying in this confusion, and you're going to walk off to something that might be better for you. At the bottom of the deck, I have this wasn't love. So you guys could have come into this dynamic, into this relationship, thinking that it was going to be like, you had a lot of hope. This person came through with a lot of hope. They gave you positive energy. The vibrations were good. You guys were you guys were the chemistry was very organic between you two. But because it left you confused, you're now realizing, because you're on this spiritual growth path, you're realizing that this wasn't love. It was not love. And then I have, back and forth. It's an emotional yo-yo confusion. And as a result, you're walking away. And if you look at this picture, you guys, this person has their bags packed, their shoes packed. They're walking out the door. That's you, collective. You're done. You're done. You refuse to entertain dynamics, connections, relationships, friendships that are not clear, where boundaries are not clear, where words are left unsaid, where truth's being withheld. You're refusing to deal with that, and you're moving on. And in this picture, in this card, I'm sorry, you guys, in this frame, there's an image of a woman. It's a shorter woman, then there's one that's taller than her, and then there's one that's the tallest. That represents your growth. You grew to the point where you're walking out the door. And you're not entertaining this no more. You gave this your all, and it drained you. This love that you gave was unreturned. It was hot and cold. This person bullshitted you. They ghosted you. They had shit going on the side that you knew nothing about, and you moved away. And this person keeps coming back. Every time you tell this person, look, I don't want to be in this dynamic anymore, they come back and give you false hope. They want you to leave this door open, but yet they're not telling you what it is that they want from them. So the overall energy, you guys, is that you realize you gave too much, and you're not entertaining it anymore. You don't want this anymore. I'm gonna pull some tea leaf cards just to see what comes out. You guys, I got Wedge here. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. This person is not going to allow you to move on and find a better partner. With that Wedge being there. Yep, they're not going to go for that. They're going to be forced to. The spiritual team is going to release them whether they want it or not. Yeah, you're being led to have a lighthearted, carefree time, collective. You have an announcement to make that you're walking out the door. And this was a very short journey with this person. They're going to force you to be with them, because I got a club out here. It says someone will try to force you, to try to make you do something against your will. They're going to try to force you to stay in this orbited energy where the truth is not told, where there's no title to the relationship or friendship. There's just nothing. It's just a state of nothingness. And you guys have new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. That's why this person wants to block your shit. They don't want you to use your intuition, because I got I out here, and it says psychic ability, trust your intuition. They don't want you to use your intuition because they want you stuck, and they're not giving you what you want. They can't meet you. They can't meet your emotional need. They can't meet your mental needs. And you decided to move on. You gave too much love away, and you're refusing to be a part of that. There's an opportunity coming here with the carrot here, an opportunity or windfall, and you guys will be playing a different role. Yeah, to this person, your ghost. Yeah, at the bottom of this deck, I got base. This person, you guys already have a secret admirer in your energy, collective. That's what I got. So you guys, I want to clarify how a code sideways to confuse as hell. Why is this person leaving collective in this state of confusion? Why? I got the Hierophant to the Queen of Wands. So yeah, this person knows that you're a traditional person. You believe in traditional values and roles. You believe in, like, you want a commitment, and this person can't give it to you. So that's why they're blowing hot and cold. Yeah, that's what the Hierophant represents. But your higher beliefs will not let you sit in an energy that's unclean. That's not you like things that are open. And there's too much hidden activity, too many hidden truths that you can't be a part of. This person, they're blowing hot and cold because they don't want the commitment that you're looking for. They know you want commitment. And I got Queen of Wands here. yeah, this person knows that you're a social butterfly, that you get out there and you're independent. They're jealous of your independence, whoever this person is. And that's why they want you stuck and confused. Because when you're stuck and confused, you can't work, you can't focus on your work, you can't focus on your home. The things that need your attention, you wake them up. You guys, I just saw the nine of swords. This person wants you mentally fucked up, crying in bed overnight, having a mental breakdown to the point where you know, people, yeah, they wanted you locked in. Eight of swords, like I said. Yeah, they're flighty, they're impulsive. This person is rash with their tongue. They say whatever they want, and you decided to give it a rest with the four swords here. And you have discovered your potential, and you walked away. You were not designed to stay in that type of a dynamic. Yeah, you moved on. I have transition exit here with the six of swords. You guys, I've seen three swords. This shit is done. This is over, whether they like it or not. I'm going to give you guys a golden card here. Yeah, a psychic attack. Yeah, they want to block your intuition. I got psychic attack out here. You guys, be careful. Stay prayed up. Clean your home. Pray, read your Bible, whatever. Do whatever you need to do because you're under attack, collective. But justice will prevail. I have justice here. You're standing 10 toes down. You're not accepting this, whatever nonsense this person is bringing to you. And you're going to get the justice that you deserve, collective. The universe will ensure that you reach that this dynamic ends where it's balanced for you, collective. You guys, that has been your reading. That has been your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Love you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one.